Faff.
Fixtures. Oh, that's me. Yeah, there we go. Right, first up is Crystal Palace West Ham.
Well, this might be the turn-up. Turnip. Don't you think, guys?
Yeah. No. No.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a joint turnip.
Oh, yeah, there might. Yeah, I'm seeing one. I'm seeing another. Yeah, no. So, yeah, this is joint turnip. And for any listeners that don't know what the turnip is, it's the shit game of the week.
Yeah,
that's not to say that each team is shit.
Although there is a large correlation generally.
Honestly, I think West Ham are in great form, which is continuing, and I think it's going to be 2-1 to West Ham.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think this is. I can't see goals in this. I think it'd be tight. I'm gonna go 1-1.
I think West Ham are gonna do it. I think it's gonna be a very bad game to watch, as we've just mentioned. 1-0 to West Ham for me, and sadly, it is gonna be your man, the talisman, Mikel Antonio.
Yeah.
Newcastle Leeds. So for me, I think this is turnip number 2. Turnip number 2. I can't say that word.
Oh no, really? Oh, I'm looking at another one down the line.
Purely because I'm looking at form. Leeds don't look like they're in great form. Newcastle are rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
I think this could be a really grim game. I mean, tell me otherwise.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's going to be so grim. 1-1 at best. I think Wilson will score. They'll be really pissed off with that loss against Villa. And Leeds, I don't know, unless they do a turn up, but I don't know how. Yeah, I think it's going to be 1-1.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that.
I think it's going to be 2-0 Leeds, and this is going to be Steve Bruce's last game in charge.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I think, yeah. I do. And I think it'll be harsh because I like Steve Bruce, and he's had a rough time since day one of coming into Newcastle. But they are they can't score, and they're conceding too many, and it's happened for too long. I think he's going to be out of a job.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. Right. So I have three games that decided for game of the week. This is one of them. Southampton Arsenal. I am looking forward to this.
Really?
Absolutely. The way that Southampton have been playing, Arsenal are in red hot form again. Mm-hmm. This screams goals to me. Or if not, it'll be good football.
An entertaining game. Yeah, I think you're right. So now I've benched McCarthy. I need an Arsenal turn up, and I think they could, but didn't they just lose in the FA Cup to Southampton?
Who cares about the FA Cup?
True. True. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going to say exactly the same. I think it will be a good game. I've gone 2-1 Arsenal.
Do you know what? I'm gonna give this one to Southampton. I think it's going to be 2-1 Southampton.
Whoa. Could be.
Danny Ings. Those are my 2 words for you, gentlemen. West Brom, Manchester City. Let me go first, please.
Here we go. Hang
on. Sorry, I have to do some maths because 53-0.
Wow.
Do some maths.
Shit. So honestly, no, I think Pereira is going to score. And he's had a great week, really.
Yeah, but come on,
double game week.
Pens. They're not going to get pens against Manchester City. They're not even going to enter their half. John Stones is going to look at Pereira and he's just going to fall over.
Perhaps. Do you know what? I'm going to be fairly reasonable. I'm going to say 3-0 to Man City.
Okay.
Me too. I'm going to be respectable to Sam Allardyce. So I'm going to go. They're going to sit back, but in my head, I've got Raheem Sterling against Furlong, their right back, and it's going to be an absolute mess.
I would
3-0.
love West Brom to do City. That would be so good.
Oh, look, wouldn't we all? I think that would benefit all of us, but it's not going to happen though, is it?
No.
Burnley, Aston Villa.
I think Villa's going to continue the great form they're in right now. I'm going to say 2-0 to Aston Villa.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I know Burnley scored against Liverpool, but look, let's be honest, that wasn't a pen.
I love that.
And they played terrible.
That.
Sorry,
did it ruin me in my team? Yes. But I'm really happy because that's like the first team, I think, Jack, you told us both this. Burnley were the first team to beat Liverpool at home at Anfield since, sometime in 2017? That's so good.
Yeah, it's a great stat.
They didn't deserve it, though. They played garbage. That penalty, I'm sorry, like, Alisson got fingertips on the ball, therefore not a pen. Am I wrong?
I don't want to get into it.
I don't want to get into it either, but I was not surprised that it was given as a pen.
Okay, well, you have just taken your name off my Christmas card list.
Sitting right on the fence of that. I'm going to go 0-0 in this game. I think,
wow.
I think Burnley. I think Burnley looking good at the back.
Never.
Okay, wrong. You just want Loughton to turn up, and that's really sad.
No, Loughton is
giving away your FPL integrity for Loughton.
No, Loughton is going to be
to all of our listeners out there. I am so sorry. I swear to God, Jack used to give good information. That's why we have him on the pod. Next week, it could just be Jez and Jack, Jez and Jim even.
Yeah. No, so Loughton and Mitchell are going to be switching between my first and second sub probably for the rest of the season. He won't be in my starting lineup.
How many points did he get you? 8.
He got me 8 points out of 2 games.
That's huge for Loughton.
Gross.
Jesus Christ.
Gross. Oh, right, next fixture.
Yes.
Chelsea Wolves.
This is going to be a close one. I don't think Chelsea are going to run away with it, which you would think on paper, but like they seriously need to sort it out. They need to play Kurt Zouma. They need to get a clean sheet, and Kurt needs to get a brace. That's what needs to happen. What's going to happen is that it's probably going to be 1-1.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think either side is particularly great at the back right now. That being said, I don't think either side is particularly great up front right now. I feel like maybe Giroud's going to stick on him with his head, and I don't really know who's going to score for Wolves. Maybe Fabio Silva. It's anyone's guess whether they can do anything up front. Let's go 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neves may do it, but Podence possibly.
Do you know what? João Moutinho, he's going to stick at top bins.
I don't know, when was the last time he even scored?
Who knows, but it's happening this weekend. You heard it here first. Mystic Jez has spoken.
Yeah, difficult one, this. I just look at Chelsea's squad, and they are underperforming, but I feel like any of them can turn it on at any point. I'm going to go Chelsea win. I'm going to go 2-1.
Okay. Brighton, Fulham. I think this is number 2. Number 3.
Or number 3, yeah. Turnip, number 3. I was massively shocked. Really happy for Brighton to get that win over Leeds, but it cost me an awful lot. So really sad about that. I think they're going to continue. I think it'll be at most 2-1 to Brighton.
Wow.
At most.
But so what do you call in this game then?
2-1 to Brighton.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was like at most they could. Fine.
I mean,
Jack, what do you reckon?
1-0, but yeah.
I think both teams. Well, it's an important game given the league table. They're both right down there, and I think it'll be reflective in the score. I think they'll go at each other. I think it'll be a good game, to be honest. It won't be the finest football, but it'll be a real battle. I'm going to go 1-1.
Right, I'm going to disagree with both of you. I think it's going to be close, but from what I've seen from Fulham in the last few weeks, I think they're going to win this game. Do you know what? I'm starting to think that Brighton might go down, and that makes me sad because I like the way they play. I think it's going to be Fulham 2-1.
Ooh, okay.
Everton, Leicester.
So, we've already beaten them this season. Do I think we can continue that at home? I would like to think so.
Not. No chance.
I don't know why. We went there, we went away, and we played so well. Leicester just didn't have any chance. And Ancelotti really sorted out the tactics of that. I thought we were going to be done by the pace of Leicester, but him switching Richarlison over to the other side absolutely destroyed James Justin, which was fantastic. Honestly, I'm going to back my boys. I'm going to say another win, and it's going to be 2-1 to Everton.
Okay. I think you have a little bit more faith in this game than I do. I think on paper it looks really exciting, but Jamie Vardy's out, which means probably Ian Archer comes in. That doesn't excite me. I don't think there's
correct. It's going to be 2-0. It's going to be 2-0 to Everton.
Yeah, I reckon for me this is 1-0 Everton.
I'll take it.
I don't think Everton are going to win. I also don't think Leicester will. I think it'll be a draw. And again, it'll be another good game. Both teams, they'll be fighting for top four. Both of them. I'm going to go 1-1.
Okay. Now, probably the closest game of this week: Man United and Sheffield.
I think Sheffield United are going to score, and
you do not. You say that every week. This is Brewster's week. We've heard it 19 times in a row.
No, this week it's not going to be Brewster's week. It'll be Billy Sharp's week. It'll be from the penalty spot, and I think Bruno will also score from the penalty spot. I'm going to go 3-1 United.
All right.
I'm going to go 2-1 United, but also if Brewster does get his goal, I swear to God, just after I played my bench boost when he would when he would have got me points, he's sitting on my third sub for the rest of the season. Mm-hmm. He better not score. I'm just saying.
Look, as bad as your luck is, I don't think that he can score. I'm sorry. You guys both need to grow up a little bit. This is 2-0 United. There is no other result here. Spurs, Liverpool. This game concerns me a little bit as a Liverpool fan.
It should. Honestly, I think this is going to be a Spurs win. Yeah, unless Liverpool can pull something out of the bag. But 5 games, they've drawn 3 and lost 2, and they've been awful. What the hell has happened to Trent? Every time he tries to do a cross or a shot, it is awful. It's so out of character from last season. It's insane. That's why he instantly went out of my team, never to come back. I'm just sad at myself to ever put any faith into his last season's performances. So I think it's going to be 3-1 to Spurs.
3-1 to Spurs.
Wow.
I think we're going to be prolific. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
my FPL side hopes that it is, but my heart and soul hopes that it's not.
I think I remember going back to this game earlier in the season, and Firmino, if my memory serves me well, I think Firmino scored a last-minute winner for Liverpool. And I think that will be representative of this game in terms of how close it will be. I think Tottenham, you look at Tottenham were flying when they had this game, and it was a real setback, them losing it. And then actually from that game onwards, they went on a bit of a shit run. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Liverpool are going to win it again. I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool.
I like the way you think, but I also think it's wishful thinking. Do you know what? I think there's going to be actually pretty solid defense in this game, which is strange looking at the lineups. I think this could be 0-0 until very late in the game, and then a last-minute winner could be either side.
I don't know, mate. Seriously, I think off the break, counter-attack with Son and Kane, they're just going to run riot. They really are.
Let me tell you what I think is going to happen. I think Henderson and Fabinho are going to play at the back. And look, they're midfielders. They're not the fastest guys in the world, but they're pretty solid.
They'll they'll keep it tight. Yeah.
I think they'll keep it tight. I think they'll know what they're about. They'll know that they've got fast players coming at them and try to compensate. You know what? I'm going to go 0-0.
Wow, that's hopeful.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really stupid or not.
Yeah, I think it is.
And I've just taken a -4 to get Harry Kane in. What am I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest.
Have you made that transfer?
Yep. Happened live on the pod.
Very nice.
Guys, that is the end of this week. This has been good. If you do want to join our FPL Faff Mini League, you can do so with the code DKSORK. You can see Jim not in first place, and nor Jack, actually. Oliver Borg, we love you and hate you.
We salute you.
Salute you. There you go.
With love from Sweden.
Faff.